Whoopsie daisy. Accidentally beat the game. Yeah. Hi y'all doing? Welcome back to MajorSlackVideos, your first stop for titillating tactical gaming, and this is my fake walkthrough of Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. And I was just goofing around this morning, just meant to goof around just a little bit. Okay. I was waiting for a BioShock video to upload. Today is Wednesday, August 7th, yeah, and today's BioShock video was uploading, and when my other workstation is on, and, well, basically when it's on, and that's the computer I use to upload videos. I mentioned this before, when it's on, I can't do any voice recordings because it, on my gaming station, because that other computer creates a strange whining feedback. So, yeah, and I tried uploading from my laptop in the living room, and the upload speeds are just atrocious. I don't know why that is. Probably something to do with my wireless router. But my two network machines upload like grease to lightning, but my laptop doesn't do nearly as well. So I'm stuck with uploading on my workstation. All that to say that while that BioShock video was uploading, I said, okay, why don't I go into Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon and fool around with a little bit, and while waiting for that, BioShock video to upload. And then I said, well, just in case something stupid or spectacular happens during that goofing around, I might as well record it. So I recorded it, and I just kept playing, and I accidentally beat the game. I didn't know I was so close to the end of the game. I didn't know. So yeah, this is pretty much it. This Summon the Plague mission, that's it. That's the end of the game. It's a short game. It took me by surprise. And they pulled that old trick again. Take away all your weapons. I was so pissed when I saw that. I said, what? Wait a minute. I just got everything together. I got some kick-ass weaponry. And you're going to take it all away. Yep, they do. And then they throw, they throw a real big sucker punch at you with all those running dead. I died once, but I made it through. That's it. That's all I did. Just died once, and you'll see. So now I'm just going to make my way over to the objective marker. So yeah, all that to say, of course, that this commentary is dubbed, okay? After I finish after I beat the game, and I'm going, okay, now I have a choice. Either re-record it,
I think I'm ready. What do you know about this place?
I'll tell you after this, okay?
It only opens for the worthy. The area has some remarkable properties. Dragon blood becomes supercharged inside it, leading me to suspect it's a ley line hub, if you believe in Lockyer's theories of solstice alignments, and thus rife with energy output. Be careful, Rex. That place is filled with death.
What kind of death?
The dangerous kind, Rex.
That's so funny. Yeah, so I said to myself, okay, I got a couple choices here. Either I can re-record the ending with live commentary, but then, it won't be a true fake walkthrough. It'll be a fake walkthrough, because it'll be a recording of me playing the game, knowing what's going to happen. Or I could just dub in the commentary on this, pure blind run through the end of the game. And here we get the notification, no turning back, and I'm going, holy shit. That's it? That's the end of the game right now? So this is what I opted for. This is the video is my pure blind, reaction to the end of the game, but no live commentary, dubbed commentary. All right, so that's that.
What happened to my gear?
Unknown.
Prepare for combat!
And at this point, I was fuming. I was like, what? You're pulling that old take away all my weapons trick at the end of the game? So now I'm just checking my objective. And of course, I can't even sprint. Can't melee. Can't do anything. So just make my way to the objective marker. That's the only choice I have.
New weapon located.
And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, what are they going to throw? Some kind of blood dragon ink monster at me or something, Just go through. It's there we go, yeah. And this was hellacious. This was probably the most hellacious part of the game. Probably more hellacious because I sucked with the pistol.
No.
I didn't even have it in my loadout, so I have no practice with this at all. And until I developed a rhythm, until I figured out to jump into the water to kind of like take a break from them, it was tough going. And I kept getting cornered, and I just kind of got behind the 8 ball, so to speak, and I could never kind of get into a rhythm where, you know, I was killing them. I was only just like healing and running away and reloading kind of thing, you know. I think I just did a takedown on the guy. So it's finally game on. I'm finally going, okay, deal with it, Slack. It's the pistol and nothing else. Deal with it. They really make you work for that kill star, eh? What's the kill star, Slack? You'll see. You'll see in the next episode. I think I just did a double take down there. I'm not doing too badly, but I'm going to die a horrible death fairly soon. I think right about now. Yeah, you go down. There you go. Go down for the count. That's it. That's the only time I died. Then I started going, okay, that's it. I'm stuck with this. I'm stuck with the pistol. I'm stuck with like hordes of running dead. Strategize, like strategize. So first thing I'm thinking of is choke points, okay? Choke points and don't get flanked. That's what I'm thinking. So back up here. Now I get a choke point.
Hello. Killed him before.
Yeah, love the commentary. I love the NPC chit chat in this game. It's great. And now, I just did that out of accident, like just by accident, and I got munched by a crocodile. Just kind of like it was running away, and it kind of like fell in the water, and then I'm like, okay, hey, water. That's a good way to escape these guys. So then this became a part of my strategy. Whenever I got overwhelmed, jump in the water. And I think there's only 2 cyber crockies in there. And after you kill them both, that's it. The waters are safe. So now I'm thinking this is fantastic because I can choose, you know, where to get out and create a choke point and, you know, put some distance between myself and the running dead. And at this point I was okay. So in the water I go because I'm flanked, eh, from both sides. There's no chance. And here's the second cyber crocky. And this time I could actually see what button to press. Why is that? Like, because I have my glasses on. When I play, when I do voice recordings, like do live recordings when I'm playing the game, I don't like wearing my glasses because it kind of like interferes with the way the headset fits on my head. So I play with my glasses off. My eyesight is pretty good. You know, it's not like, you know, I can read a computer screen fairly well. It's just sometimes, you know, if they throw something at me quickly, I can't, like, you know. That's why I was having problems throughout the game sometimes, you know, when they throw a cyber cracky at me and I'm getting like a quick time event and it says press this button and I couldn't read on the screen what the hell what button it was. If it was an E, okay, if it was space, no problem, yeah, space bar, no problem, or something like that, but E, that was the one I was having problems with. So now I'm into my my new strategy here. It's working well. Jump in the water when you get overwhelmed. Choose where to get out, you know. You have a choice. You're fairly safe in the water. So get out where there's no enemies. Create a choke point. And there you go. Into the drink you go again. And now I'm starting to clue in, hey, in the water is a great time to heal up too. This wasn't such a great idea, I don't think. Because it puts me further away from the water. And those Molotov running dead, those are the worst. There you go. I don't think I would have played nearly as well had I done live commentary to this. In fact, I'm positive I wouldn't. Probably would have died about 3 or 4 times doing this. Having to do live commentary really takes away from the immersion and your reaction time a lot. I got totally cornered. Cornholed and cornered. And I'm glad the game responds how it should. You know, I'm on fire, I jump in the water, and the fire goes out. You know, I'm glad it's like, you know, it's not like, nope, the fire is still going, even though you're in the water. Yeah, so that was good.
You've done well so
There we go.
far.
So I survived the
But
first
this
challenge.
is just the beginning.
And I'm thinking, what?
Prepare yourself.
Oh, shit.
I have located an exit.
And then as soon as they say that, I'm like, let's get the fuck out of here. It's like, we have found an exit. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah. And then coming up next, they give you the shotgun, I believe,
A new weapon.
which was a big relief because I have a lot of practice with the shotgun. It's one of my favorite weapons.
Guys, the dead have a voice in this too.
And I didn't even, okay, it's a double barrel. Okay, I'm seeing now, okay. Because I kept thinking, you know what, is it like my quad barrel? Because I had the quad barrel equipped just before I went in. And that was just like panic. Spray and pray. Okay, so this I'm feeling a lot more comfortable.
Shoot the running dead in the head.
This isn't my first time killing guys, and I hope it's not my last.
More enemies inbound.
Is there a sale on dead guys?
At this point, I finally figured out, I don't know if I had any throwables in the first part when I was using the pistol, but just as like, you know, on a whim, I decided to try to throw a grenade, and I realized, oh, I've got Molotovs. What I'm wondering about, though, is a lot of these guys are Molotov chargers. They throw Molotovs, which means that they have a resistance to fire, so I'm wondering why they give you Molotovs instead of grenades. That was pretty cool. The spray and pray. Yes, you can spray and pray with a shotgun. Yeah. And I think I did it. So now I'm just going takedown crazy. I didn't plan that, eh? What I was doing, I was kind of like jumping, trying to get out of the way. That's what I was doing, really. I ended up doing it. Death from above takedown. And we're coming up near the end of this video. The whole recording took about an hour, so I just arbitrarily partitioned it into 15-minute segments, so it's not really logically partitioned. I want to thank you all very much for watching. And if you thought this video was remotely entertaining, hey, don't forget to give the old Slackster a thumbs up. Remember, This shit ain't easy. Even these blind playthroughs, it's not easy. It is not easy putting your dignity on the line and having the whole world watch you make stupid mistakes and die and stuff like that. It's not easy. Alright, that's it. Slack is out.